Vinny, formerly of Jersey Shore, and now from, what is it called?
Vinny's Talk Show?
The show?
The Show with Vinny.
The Show with Vinny. And I guess Uncle Nino and his mom are coming in.
You just missed him dancing the whole way, spinning his cane around.
Oh, Nino?
Nino. I think they just wanted to out cue, but he's just doing this dance, spinning it around like he's a pimp in the 70s.
Dude, let me be honest. He's so fucking annoying.
Well,
Nino is so annoying.
He won't tell any jokes today.
Oh, please. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey.
Let him go with the flow. He'll come in. He'll see what direction we're going in. He'll kind of just float in that.
You know what direction I'm going in? The elevator.
Oh.
Your dump button works over there?
Yeah, because he tells a lot of racist jokes.
All right, let him.
Yeah, not my fucking problem. Not my problem. All right, and we'll be back
Everyone's
after.
making out.
You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, there he is. It's Nino and Vinny. Vinny's mom. How you been, man? Good?
How you doing? Oh,
that's Jim Norton. Hey, look, he's saying hi to you. Hey, I see you guys on TV. Look at yous. I know, right? Vinny, take a seat right over there. Sit right up. Pull up a mic. We'll talk about the show. The show called The Show with Vinny.
Hello.
Hi.
Vinny's mom, look at, she's adorable sitting there. I love it. Nino, you look great. You lost some weight, didn't you? Look at you, going fucking Hollywood. Now he's going Hollywood on us. Very nice.
How much weight you lose?
About 20 pounds.
On
20
purpose?
pounds, he's tan.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Look at this guy.
He's with his wife, whatever. He's like all vegan and shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
You're a vegan?
Not gluten-free,
Flea? You mean gluten-free?
You look like Gotti. Fucking looking good.
Looks like a stop sign.
He's got some color to him. That's nice.
Being vegan, you can get fat,
tan
though.
salon. This is from California.
Oh, yeah?
California tan, yeah.
A natural suntan.
You eat all carbs, though, when a lot of like Patrice quit at one point eating meat, and he got fatter because he was just eating all carbs
Every
and bread.
vegan and a person I see like that are like mad chubby. I'm like,
yeah, at least
you
chubby.
have an excuse not to eat bad
Believe it
shit.
or not,
Right.
bread and pasta, which is hard for me to do, but
Why'd you do it?
I just want to feel healthier.
Yeah.
How's it working out for you? All right?
You had a stroke too, right?
Yeah, that was, that was 10 years ago.
You had a stroke?
That was 10 years, yeah.
How bad was it?
Bad, very bad.
So what did you feel it when it was happening, or did you just wake up and they told you?
No, I felt it coming on.
What did it feel like?
Numbness and weakness, kind of dizziness.
So what you feel every day, right?
Numb, weak, and dizzy.
You were in the car.
I was in the car driving.
Oh, jeez.
Bounced off a few cars.
Maron.
So how did you get help? Did you pull over and tell someone what was happening?
No, it was right by my house, so I pulled over in the driveway and...
He told the hooker, he's like, listen.
There you go.
Sorry,
She goes, I'm amazing. Now, the show, of course.
That's history. That's history.
No, that's curious because
course
you lived through it and you're obviously fine.
Yeah.
I was in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, how long were you out for?
I was in a wheelchair for a couple of months. Yeah.
Damn.
It was bad.
He still walked this way with the cane.
Oh, that's the cane.
Yeah,
Okay.
my whole right side was all like stuck.
Well, your whole left.
My left.
Tell him.
But you recovered
about
everything.
You know about my whole left side? I lost my whole left. A friend of mine was in a car accident. He lost his whole left side.
Yeah.
Now he's all right. You know?
He's all right.
You remember now. No, but I came a long way.
Just pull your mic out a little bit so we can hear it.
Now, whose brother are you, by the way?
Right there.
Okay, so you guys are brother and sister.
It's
Okay.
not a fault. It's not a fault.
All right.
Shit happens, yeah.
Was he always like off the wall growing up and everything? Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Middle child syndrome.
Oh, really?
What is that?
Middle child
syndrome. Yeah.
Potty train syndrome.
Rough time with that.
Everything syndrome.
Yeah,
So wait, middle child, because you obviously wasn't the youngest or the oldest, so he was always being louder for attention and to get people to
She's
like
the
him.
middle of there's 6 of us. She's the middle of the girls. I'm the middle of the
They
boys.
didn't ask you that. They asked who we...
Yeah, we didn't ask that.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Thanks, buddy.
Pay attention to your
This guy's
sister.
so Hollywood, man. He got
He
coffee,
really has. Look, coffee's coming
Lost
in now. He's totally different than he was when he first came in here.
I was on the red carpet. Imagine a red carpet.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be on that flying carpet, yeah?
Hey!
So how did they convince you to do a TV show? Did you want to be in the spotlight or no?
Love you, Stevie.
I really didn't see anything coming. You know, I mean, Vinny had asked me if, told me about the idea, and I said, fine.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you need me to do. I mean, I'm always cooking, and we always have family over, and so I just figure what's a couple of more 35 people, you know?
Right. A couple of more 35.
She don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
she cares about what people want to eat. She doesn't know who any of the celebrities are that come over.
No.
You know?
Neither does he.
I had no clue.
Now I know who they
You
are,
think he
but
knows?
No, you don't know.
I don't know. You know, I knew Mark Wahlberg from the movie Ted, you know? That's why I know.
Just from Ted.
From Ted, that's it.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Well, yeah, you had Mark, you had Kesha.
Kesha's
been on.
Off the wall.
Are you supposed to be cursing?
Yeah, you could curse on this one. Does your mom, do you mind the cursing?
Right.
Joe Bradley fucking show.
No, I don't mind it.
No.
Yeah, I mind it.
No, you don't mind it. The other day she was the New York Post wrote like a bad review and they started making fun of her.
Oh shit.
And then someone starts all I hear is someone telling her, then I just hear her go, "Fuck them."
That's right, you don't
I
curse.
actually said,
Say it.
You said, fuck them.
fuck her.
Oh, fuck her.
Fuck her.
What was
She
it?
made fun of my hair. She made fun of me. She said I was brought up in the Roosevelt. What did she say? Vinny?
Roosevelt theory.
What was it? That fucking Stasi? What's her name? Linda Stasi.
Yeah,
She had no
like,
fucking
his
wrist. She's probably
mom-
bald.
She's like, he doesn't need
bald,
his
that fucking
mom.
old lady.
What did she say? He doesn't need his mom to succeed. Anyway, she's from like the Roosevelt era.
She looks like she's right out of the Roosevelt era.
Oh, man.
That bitch said something about me. Like I walk around with my shirt open.
Oh, that he
I'm a fucking
glorifies the
But
stereotype.
that's true.
The Italian
That's
stereotype.
what I do. Oh, fucking bitch.
And what? I think she's a paisan,
But you
too.
shouldn't make fun of somebody's mom.
Exactly, right? Moms
She's
have...
obviously not a mom, right? Is she a mom?
Probably not. I hope not.
Not with that job.
Exactly. You know what? Yeah, moms get a pass.
Yeah.
They get a pass with everybody. You don't goof on moms.
Yeah.
How was Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne was like super respectful. Just like
sweetheart.
when you bring anyone around a mom, they become like little boys. He took off his hat. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah. Did he offer us some scissorp?
Nah, we didn't drink the scissor. This was pre-scissor, Lil Wayne.
He wasn't on drugs?
The only thing I told him,
Probably, but I don't know.
I told
Not
him,
that you saw.
I told him to dispense up. You know, my sister's house.
Right.
You embarrassed my insulted us.
shut the-
No, I did.
You're an embarrassment. You're gonna tell people to lift their pants up? Look at you.
What the fuck? You insulted me and my family.
Insulting you. You're a walking insult.
Now this isn't a set. This isn't some stage. This is your house.
Yes.
Did you have any reservations about opening your house up to these people?
No, I really did not realize. Not that I didn't realize. It's a big old house, and I raised, 30 years with them, and I raised my kids there, and
See, the thing is,
it's not a fancy house.
I never even had friends come over because it's a tiny house. My apartment.
We have
like,
one bathroom.
We live in an apartment basically, and then it went from that to being the set. And then I told MTV and everyone, I said, there's other places. We go to my aunt's house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm buying a new house. We can go to that one. They're like, no, we want this nitty gritty, raunchy apartment right here.
It's not raunchy, Vinny.
Oh, hey, Vinny, come on now.
But when
It's tight. It's tight.
How many people live in there now?
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what it is? We never had they had their own room.
Smarten up, motherfucker.
But I had my own room, but we didn't have like a living room. It was just the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone, you walk into the living room, then all of a sudden you're in my mother's room. You know what I mean?
It's like railroad rooms,
Yeah, you can
Each
tell
step
it's
is a
very
different
small.
room.
But we made my sister's room the green room.
Yeah.
We made my mother's room the dining room.
Yeah, they
and we
turned-
put lights in. There's lights hanging up in the ceiling.
Now, how
Yeah.
often is this intrusion on your
Every
life
day
happening?
for 2 months.
It's every day for 2 months.
Yeah, not every day, but we go according, like sometimes 4 times a week.
But you can't
5
really
times a week.
break everything down and
No, it stays up.
so it stays up.
That's
So
what I'm
Yeah, so
saying.
she's
Yeah.
So it's kinda-
Actually, I bought a new house with my
Yeah.
Jersey Shore money.
nice.
So
And I time we run away?
So at the same time that we were filming, we were sleeping in the new house.
Oh, okay,
but it's
that
like
works.
an empty house. Just
How big is it?
Yeah, empty.
It's pretty. It's a decent size.
It's bigger than this one.
Yeah.
Staten Island?
Yeah, I bought it for me, my mother, and my sisters, and I live in the downstairs.
Now why do you live with your family? Because you're a successful guy, and I mean, I lived at home until I was 30, but do you just like living with your family?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to get them out of that little apartment, you know, and I don't have it like that where I can buy them a house and me a house
you a
and
house,
everything.
sure.
So I kind of bought a house that has 2 houses in one. Like I live in the basement. I made it like a sick apartment.
You would still live with us.
No,
Where
Ma.
are you going?
It's a very Italian thing to do.
Yeah, but soon I want to get out there and get my independence. I just travel a lot so much that I end up coming home and I want to just eat my mother's cooking, do my laundry.
And do the laundry.
Yeah.
Does Mom do your laundry or do you do it?
No, my mother does it.
Your mother does laundry?
Mama's boy.
Yeah.
100%.
I
Yeah, but
can't
if
watch
I do
this
it, it
shit
smells
myself.
like shit.
You probably leave it in the washing machine too
I
long.
guess. Yeah.
Watching the
Don't
toilet.
wash in the fucking toilet.
Watching the
Don't wash
toilet,
in
he
the toilet. It
says.
smells like shit.
He said don't wash the clothes in the toilet if it smells like shit. See?
I don't mind.
And I don't need a reservation to go to the house. I just show up when the food is served. I show up to eat.
You just show up.
I just show
Vinny
up.
know how we got on
no
the show.
reservation.
Yeah. Well, now, are you cooking every night? This is an every night you cook. Now, would you normally cook every night?
Yes.
Wow.
She cooks during the day too, day and night.
Day and night.
But she cooks for everyone, the crew. Like she'll like
Wow.
And they don't want her to. They actually have real catering.
Right.
But she'll like just in between takes like start frying up potatoes and eggs and making little Nutella sandwiches and giving it to people.
Yeah, she's a
You
piece
know
of
what
work.
it is? I'm comfortable
She
when
needs
I'm
to be
doing
cooking.
that.
Right.
So it's a good, like, I don't pay attention to the cameras. I don't, you know, that's my, that's where I'm
Like,
comfortable.
You
know?
like to cook.
I like
The
to
pasta,
cook, and I like to people to be happy with what.
Right.
You know
now,
what I mean?
are you the mom that just would never sit down at family dinners?
Absolutely.
Always up, running around.
Never.
They never sit down and enjoy the food
Never.
themselves.
My
That's
kids
just like
tell
my-
me
just like
30
my mother.
years they've
I've
never
never
seen me eat.
I don't
No.
think I've ever sat down with her at a dinner table.
No,
Never.
no. I know exactly what you're talking
Like
about.
me with
Yeah.
my mother. She never says never. Grandma.
yeah.
Never.
How
says
many people normally, without the TV show, would be eating at your house on a Sunday?
On a Sunday,
Whenever
like
your
30?
night is.
like 30 or something, every
We're
Sunday.
a big family with 6 kids.
Every Sunday,
Between 30
everyone
and
comes
35,
over.
Yeah, every Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
You cook
We're,
for 30
we're
people.
6 kids, and we all have children.
Right.
We're all
It's all the
married with
sisters and the
children.
grandmother, like,
and
we
now
do
there's
activities
grandchildren. You know.
Oh, you mean your brothers and sisters too? How many of you are there, Vinny?
Yeah.
3 of us.
Oh, okay.
And then then there's 6 of them,
Oh,
and each one of them has
Yes.
kids, and then
Yeah.
they started to have kids.
How do you fit that many people?
And every
It's not in our house. We do it at my aunt. We all live in the same neighborhood.
Oh, okay, so you go to
my
your aunt's
grandmother
house.
We're
lives
like 2
with them,
blocks
my
away.
aunts, yeah.
Sure,
each other.
sure. Oh, so you do
Yeah,
it
I
that
couldn't
way.
do it in
I live a little further
my
away, but
raunchy house.
I still make it.
Raunchy.
I managed to get there. I live far, but I managed
Yeah?
to get there.
You have any
every
kids?
I have
Yeah,
one
he
boy.
does. And
You do?
his
How
son,
old?
He has a beautiful son.
his son is like
20 years
straight
old.
edge, going to school to be a dentist.
Beautiful.
He's like the smartest kid in the world. All he does is study, doesn't
Yeah.
go out.
4-point average.
Yeah.
Does he roll his eyes at his dad a lot?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
How many times has your son said if someone's like, "Who's that?" I don't know. I've never met that man.
He just goes like this all the time, Blaze. He goes,
Shakes his head. Yeah.
Poor kid. It's not his fault to be my son. I love him to death. I love
He's
him.
in college.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
very
like
young college.
smartest
boy.
kid ever. It's so
4-point
weird.
average.
And then his girl that he lives with
Yeah.
is like this Buddhist, like massage therapist who's like all one with the earth and environment,
And then
who meditates and
chants every
chants.
day.
yeah,
Chants
but I
every
tell
day,
you, Vinny,
meditation.
he's her,
Project.
you know, in life, every project. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah, she wants to go to heaven, so she's, you know.
So she's
yeah.
She's
Where'd you
foreign
find
place,
her, Nino?
Huh?
Where'd you find her?
God, so it's a long
Pouring
story. It's a long
concrete.
story. It's a long
story.
Good. It's a long story.
He was like her little pool boy or something.
Yeah,
He used to cook for her and do things around the house.
Ah.
And then she like eventually just moved him in.
You.
And he hasn't
I
paid
moved
for a thing in 10 years.
I'm a
shit.
great cook. She lived alone for years, for 17 years.
Uh-huh.
So she says, I can take care of your back with she's a massage therapist. She's very good at what she does. She's been doing it for 35 years.
Yeah.
She says, I can help you with your back and you cook for me, so I don't have to go out every night to dinner.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
So,
You were her fucking chef.
so I cook and
You can cook.
I'm a great cook.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
I could joke around. I was a cook. I worked in a nut house. In a nut house as a cook. I sold soup to nuts.
You worked in an insane asylum?
Yes.
Soup to nuts.
He said he serves soup to
That's
nuts.
funny.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, but
my
you don't
God.
speak English, bro. You need to, they don't understand you.
Soup to
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Best job
God.
I ever had, I worked as a part-time job in a drugstore.
Yeah.
This old lady comes in. She says, sir, she says, you have cotton balls? So I think I'm a fucking rag dog. The fuck out of here, cotton balls.
Cotton balls.
Cotton balls.
Yeah,
Cotton balls.
yeah, I get
Oh,
it.
so you didn't really work in a mental institution?
No.
Oh, I thought that was really just going to get into that.
You gotta get
He
me
was
there.
in the mental institution.
Oh my
Of course, I
God.
owned the restaurant 30 years. I owned the restaurant called Guido's.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so, and it fits in with me and Guido. Now they call me the original Guido.
Ah, right.
So you owned a restaurant called Guido's for
Guido's
30
in
years?
Great Neck. Best supper club
Great
in the United
Neck.
States. 1979, 1980, 81. 3 years.
Yeah, great.
Supper club would what? Have shows?
Yeah.
What kind of shows?
Piano bar, like a piano bar, everything. Supper club, singing.
That sounds nice.
Very
like that.
Sure. Piano
The
players.
partner just happened to be a single white female,
Yeah.
older.
Now, have you?
I was 20, she was 42.
Right.
All right,
Have you been on Staten Island? You born and raised there, or?
I was born in Sicily.
They're both-
Oh, okay. So,
So
you were.
when we came
She
over
came as
from
coach, she was-
Italy,
oh,
can you
oh,
let
oh,
somebody
oh,
else talk beside
That's my sister. She told me shut the fuck up.
Of course, and
Isn't
most
that
people
right?
should, Nino.
That's why when I come on the show, I usually just go like this.
He goes, that's my sister. She told me to shut the fuck up.
All right. So Sicily. How old were you when you came over?
10.
10 years old. Oh man.
But then she went to Staten Island, to my block, Bradley Avenue.
Bradley Avenue,
And she's
my
never been
grandmother.
off of
left
Bradley
the
Avenue
island.
for 36 years. I think this is her first time in Manhattan, right?
Wow. Went to California last month.
Yeah, we went
just-
to L.A. for like a month.
I actually
Oh,
had never
wow.
been anywhere. I
Anywhere.
went to visit Vinny in Miami for the first
When we were
time
filming
in
Jersey
35
Shore,
years.
first time she got on a
Wow.
plane.
Yeah, I had never
First
gone
time-
anywhere. Nowhere.
Didn't you get bored, though, just being in the same environment? Doesn't that get like...
No.
There's plenty to cook.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all she did.
No.
There you go. That's it.
Just
clean.
cook for 30.
I would never. I never wanted to leave my. I had opportunities to go, like vacation and stuff, but I never will leave my kids
Yeah.
ever.
Even like now we're like 40 years old. And she still won't
she's
leave.
still
Yeah, now they
not
make
leaving
fun
my
of me.
babies.
They're like,
She
it's
always
always-
sets a different
Yeah,
goals.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
once they graduate college,
Right.
and now once high school, then college.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
what- once they
Once
get
you get
married,
they get
Right.
married.
once she gets divorced.
Even like work-wise, I always work nights because I wanted to be home with them during the day. So even like I used to work nights, whatever. Anyway,
What did you do for work?
I worked in a
a diner.
for
Just like a manager. And
manager in a diner for 22 years.
Wow.
Same diner.
How many drunks did you see going through there?
Plenty. But I used to work 70 hours, 80 hours a week.
Up until like we started
2
filming this
months
show.
ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that Vinny could have his fancy shoes.
Yay.
No, you stopped buying them a while ago.
So how was it going to Miami? I mean, that's like alien
Yeah,
territory.
It was, we were only there for 3 days, right, man?
I think when you're somewhere for so long and you go somewhere like
Yeah.
that, it almost is surreal to you.
Yeah,
It's almost
yeah.
like she didn't remember it. You know?
No, I didn't. I went to the hotel and then to visit you at the house and then to the beach once. and
Get me
came
back
home.
to my.
It's like, I got to get back to my stove.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my
California.
stove?
Oh my
California
God!
got used to it.
Yeah,
You were in
yeah.
California for
And
a
then
month.
we had
Yeah.
no choice. I had to stay.
Yeah,
in,
we filmed a
LA.
little of the show in L.A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was hard.
I had a ball at this.
Well, yeah. I don't doubt you would tearing it up out there.
I'm getting back
sure.
on that quick.
I'm sure. Were you scared to fly?
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
Sure, a couple Xanax.
No,
Xanax.
I was better going. Coming back, I took Xanax.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm scared to fly.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
'Cause I left him
just
there
sit through it and
coming
I
back.
just kill myself.
You
'Cause
haven't gotten I've kind of gotten used to it over the years. haven't
it
you?
got worse.
Really?
I used to be
Yeah.
great at it. I used to
Yeah.
be on a plane when Jersey Shore first came out, three to four
Yeah.
times a week.
Yeah.
Flying to like two different cities doing
Yeah.
like appearances. And then some reason after a while it got worse
Started
and worse.
getting to you.
Really?
Like,
yeah, and now I just hate it. I dread it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you came home one day.
So now you
and
got
said,
something to
"Mom,
lose."
Never fly again."
It's like, damn, I'm doing all right here. Shit. I don't want this plane going
When
down.
you flew out, did you fly in the front of the plane or the back of the plane?
first class.
Oh, you went first?
Vinny,
Oh,
Vinny put me in the first.
you're
Nice
spoiled.
boy.
That's not how it always is.
yeah.
That's not the good flight.
Don't get used to that, Ma.
And they put me in the back.
He's in cargo.
Wasn't with me.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure.
The less fuckers you in the plane. The less see them. I'm close to the bathroom though. I get up and I take a piss right there.
Yeah, I gotta get hypnotized or something. I gotta figure out. You know.
No,
I'm actually thinking about taking pilot lessons, just to become like comfortable with it.
You're a crazy role player, right?
Exactly.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. You could do that.
Don't watch that video from Afghanistan of the
Oh my
747.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I saw.
Oh, it was
I watched the
terrible.
movie Flight though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, yesterday I guess they came out. A video came out from Afghanistan of a 747 going down on someone's dash cam. They saw it. Holy, it's probably the
Yeah,
clearest.
but they only said like 7 people died.
Yeah, it was a
cargo.
cargo plane.
Oh, it was a
The
cargo
cargo
plane.
wasn't fastened and
Those are the
slid
people
to the
on the
back
plane.
of the plane when it was taking off, and it just went. Wah. But it's
Gotta worry about that happening in Nino.
Yeah.
To the black of the plane. And
Hey.
So did you have a bad flight or something that fucked you up? Because I've had some scary flights that kind of made the next one frightening.
I've had like really bad turbulence and it made it messed up, but I don't even know if it was that. I can't.
I remember when you
It
made
literally
that decision,
just
Vinny.
gradually. The thing with me is 'cause I've talked about like anxiety in here. and stuff,
Right.
And the thing with me is that my mind it just like doesn't accept ignorance as bliss. Like if I hear something, I need to know about it. If I feel something, I need to know about it. And on a plane, there's so much that you don't know and hear and shit. Where everyone else is just like, oh, I'm gonna play my game, whatever.
You're like, what the fuck is
I'm like, what's
that?
that?
What
And
is
by the time
that?
Give me more scotch.
Why?
Give me a couple more bottles
By
of
the time
scotch.
I hear that, I'm thinking about the next thing, and then another thing. My
This thing.
adrenaline's on.
There's so many moving parts on this thing.
But the flight attendant's not panicking. A lot of times, like it used to scare me when you take off, and then all of a sudden you hear like, zzz, and you feel the engine stop. But I realize it's just the cabin pressure changing. Like I thought the engines were
they
slowing
cut back.
down.
They have to for noise. They have to do that. I've researched this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought the engines were shutting off.
Yeah, you thought you were about to go. Ooh,
It was
I'm
just the
dropping
cabin
down.
pressure.
Yeah, no, you're still going like 600 miles
Yeah,
per
they
hour.
pull back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Back.
You know what's funny though? When it's like a smooth flight and shit, I'm like having a ball.
Yeah.
The landing's my favorite part because I'm like, oh, I'm about to be home.
Hey, here it is.
But
Where,
meanwhile, people are scared about that. They're like, oh, please hit it.
Most crashes are takeoffs and landings.
Exactly.
So.
I'm the calmest. That's where I'm the calmest.
That's your calmest.
I bug out when we're just like chilling 3 hours in, and then all of a sudden we start like just rocking around.
I think everyone has a little problem with the thought of plummeting.
Yeah.
No one wants to plummet.
Right.
So,
but no one else is thinking about it.
No,
You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's thinking about it.
Well, I'm sure there's other people that look at you and think he's not thinking about it because you probably hide it.
Yeah,
very
I do
well.
hide it.
You sit there, you're not freaking out like Shatner in Twilight Zone.
I'm like,
it's a man on the wing.
By the way, who conceptualized this show? It's
That's your favorite show, Nino, right? The
Actually, the little
Twilight
guy. I was every time I did that fly on the wing or in the back seat. So I always look at the window. I expect that little guy to come up. Remember the Twilight Zone?
Yeah, the man on the wing.
He just said it.
William Shatner.
Yeah. Where's that fucking guy? They got around doing drugs. I was doing drugs. I'd be like, what the fuck?
So
I stopped doing drugs. It was the
how
worst
was
20
the
minutes
show-
of my life.
How was the show conceptualized?
Well, basically, I started to improv and I do stand-up comedy. Like not
you
do
do
it,
stand-up?
but
I know.
I did it once. But I do UCB. So shut up. Fuck up. So when I went to them, I said, listen, I want to do something else that's not reality, and they always put me on their little, MTV has a million shows, like talking head shows and stuff, and I've done acting stuff for them, and then they will, I guess they saw that there was more to me than just follow me around and watch me drink, and then, But America does know me with my family. They know me from Staten Island, so we wanted to incorporate that on. So we weren't going to have a sitcom. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to script these people.
Yeah.
And then plus, I guess the network wanted a place where artists and actors can come promote their stuff, and it's never been done before, so we gave it a whirl.
Who have you had on besides Lil Wayne?
We had Kesha, Mark Wahlberg, Anthony Mackie, A$AP Rocky, Red Foo, Whitney Cummings, Jenny McCarthy. A lot of people, just like a lot of current pop culture MTV
One of my favorites
audience.
Was that Tyler
the Creator.
He's a fucking
Sierra. Oh, the list is right here. Perez
Who was
Hilton.
the girl that got on her knees under the table?
Oh, Iggy Azalea.
Yeah, what was that all about, man? I came in to eat, and you were under the fucking table. What were you doing under there?
Well, no, this girl Iggy Azalea. You ever hear of her?
No.
She's like this tall Australian.
Like 7 feet tall.
Wilhelmina. She's a model, but she's like a gangster rapper, and she's hot.
She good?
She's hot, but she was trying to like feed me, and she couldn't reach the table. We didn't have a chair, so she got on her knees, and I was like literally 5 seconds into the interview, and I'm like, "This is awesome," you know? What I mean, like 5 minutes, the girl's on her knees. What?
What was she doing on her knees?
She was like spreading.
So that's how she reached the table.
My mother had a heart attack, but Jenny McCarthy was like in my bedroom, in my bed that I grew up in.
She was very forward.
Yeah,
she was very forward. Yeah,
they kept me out of that episode. They kept me out. They kept me in the fucking garage.
You were saying
in the house.
You were saying before that everybody's been respectful or anything, but has anybody done anything that you were kind of like, oh, well, this is my house?
Well, the women. Jenny
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy, yeah. She started talking about SCX.
She would never say sex. She would never say sex. Say sex.
Well, that's a little...
Say what you want to say, and I'll say what I want to say.
See, she always fucking gives it to me.
She always fucking gives it to me. God damn, Nino.
But you didn't like the dirty talk. You don't mind a little cursing, but the dirty
I
talk.
had my daughter on one side.
No.
I have a daughter who's 20 who
My sister
hasn't dated yet.
adults.
So 21, they're not allowed to date.
Oh.
Yeah, and they respect that. My older daughter's 28 now, and now she says, "Mommy did the right thing." And this one is 20, and she hasn't dated yet.
Wow.
Even though she likes a boy now, I know.
Oh. White kid.
But she's going to be 21 in February.
All right.
What are you crazy? That's the most serious question anyone's ever asked him. I've never seen you respond like that. Nino.
I have no idea.
Bro, Nino. Stop, bro. You're on TV.
I asked her if
Your mother wouldn't go for that.
she's into a guy.
She just got a permission out.
And I said, is it a white guy?
Oh.
And Nino's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
You know, of course.
Hey, what are you talking about?
What the fuck is that better? What the fuck is?
You know what?
It's 2013, Nino. Come on.
It doesn't matter?
No, I'm not.
I like dark girls.
I'm not like
You wouldn't
that.
care, though? Your
I
little
think
girl...
it's shot in the dark all the time.
Your little girl comes home with a black guy. 'Cause normally, if you look at the average of Italian families, they don't want their little girl coming home with a black guy.
No, we don't really discriminate. I mean,
My
if it made her happy.
I was
don't say
always
that, black.
told, because we don't discriminate.
Sure. Switch stuff.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Hey,
Guys, shut up.
Is he going to shut up, Vinny, or no?
Nah.
Anyway, so I think what happened was I figured it out like 40 years later, because I'm here, I'm 53, 43 years. Anyway, when I came to America, I didn't speak a word of English. None of us did. So, by coincidence, the neighbor, my grandfather lived on Bradley. The neighbor was a black family, African American. And also on the other side, and these people really, if it wasn't for them, a girl named Deborah, a really heavy, I had never seen a black person.
Oh,
I
wow.
swear to God.
I love
Yeah.
Pretty girl. She was
Oh my God.
Vinny's getting so nervous with this conversation.
I know.
A black person, and Deborah, she used to put me on the bus every morning, take me to the bus stop.
Vinny's panicking.
I love this.
Oh, it's a nice story.
Vinny's hyperventilating.
Panicking.
Why?
He's watching his MTV deal disappear.
It's a sweet story
Anyway,
from
so
years
then
ago.
later on, no, but anyway, so later on in life, I had people tell me, people that I really didn't care for too much.
Yes.
They used to tell me, "Oh, you're like that because you're an immigrant too, you know, and you know you were a minority,
Right.
so that's why I don't discriminate, and you know, which is bullshit, probably, but maybe that had something to do with
Maybe it
I
did.
don't know.
She put you on the bus.
Yeah, your first experience with black people was
She just
pleasant.
wore under the bus.
Pleasant, yeah. She made sure every morning she used to come to the house, take me by the hand.
Yeah.
You too,
Oh
Nino?
my God. How did you grow up with this guy? How did you grow
You know
up
what?
with this
It's
guy?
always been like this.
As
I
it
swear
always,
to God.
right?
Yes. That's why my father used to beat the shit out of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nino got beat a lot?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, my
To get the
father
strap?
was. Yeah, my father was tough.
The buckle, everything.
Oh,
Oh,
him.
man. Only him.
Just me
I
at a
wonder
6.
why.
I don't know, just me.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So how did he react when he was getting beaten?
I just
Huh?
stood there.
He stood there. He took it.
Yeah.
He said, hey,
Yeah,
you
no
hit me. What the
choice.
fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
That's where it originated.
Yeah, everything's just, hey, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, he did used to talk to him like that. He said, what are you doing? He couldn't run.
Shit.
Bob, what the fuck?
You had to
my
take
God.
it with Daddy.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
and somebody. So I was doing crazy.
Yeah. Didn't work anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're about through for the day. Stay tuned for.
I'm sorry I bring no wine today.
That's okay. Yeah, that's.
Hey, what's my buddy? Who's Opie?
Opie,
on vacation.
he's taking care of his kid's got a little
I was going to
flu.
say, how's the kid?
His kid's got a little flu, so he was up all night
So
with the
he's
kid.
the nurse? He's the nurse.
So you know how it is.
Let him tell us about our show. Shut up.
It's called the show.
Shut the fuck up.
The show with Vinny premieres this Thursday, May 2nd, tomorrow night. It's 10 o'clock on MTV, and it's Vinny.
No matter what race you are, watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's all inclusive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nino.
It's an international show. Everybody can watch it.
Yes.
It's obviously a very entertaining family, and I would certainly suggest watching it to see people kind of come in and mix. It's a really different idea.
Oh
for a show.
yeah. It's you're thrusting two worlds together, and it's hilarious. Yeah. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. Your mom's adorable. I love it. And Nino,
The coffee sucked,
what
but
the
it's
fuck?
okay.
That's actually pretty good.
What the fuck? I'm tied up over it.
I'm tied up over it. He's tangled in the headphone cords. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Take care. Take it easy. Very good. Little hugs and kisses going on here. Hey, Nino, how you doing, my friend? Hey, huh? All right, my friend.
Nino,
take care, huh? White albino. There it is. He's saying his goodbyes to Roland. And there he goes. Take it easy, my friend. Holy shit.